welcome back to Blackpack Homestead. As you may notice, we're traveling. Yes, we're away from the farm today, and we are going to take you on an awesome journey, because you see, this video will be our 100th video. Woo! 100 videos, 508 subs. Rock on with your bad self, Blackpack. So now we're gonna, drive on out to Swannanoa and check out this off Grid Fest. It's out at Warren Wilson College campus, and yeah, we're gonna go check that out. Hopefully meet some great folks. If we're really lucky, meet some people that watch our show. So that would be like super cool, wouldn't it, baby?
Oh yeah.
So it's currently raining, and that's life in in Western North Carolina, where we live in a temperate rainforest for the most part. So yeah, let's ride on out to Swannanoa, as locals call it. So let's take some shots of the lovely Asheville. Well, shoot, I just missed the courthouse. That's a really pretty building, and the First Baptist Church. So sorry. So let's check it out. Over here is our tunnel on Tunnel Road. We're not going to go through it, but you can see it from here. Oh, maybe we can't anymore because they built the silly building. Oh, nope, can't see the tunnel anymore. That used to be the only way through till they built 240, and my dad calls this the open cut, because if you look over there, you can see the rock face that the tunnel, which is under that rock face, goes through. And, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really pretty drive out here. You get a really good sense of our mountains. Look at the mountains. It's kind of nice that it's all foggy, because the mountains are very blue today. Very blue. That is what we see almost everywhere we drive. These gorgeous, beautiful, ancient mountains. That is the Blue Ridge Parkway up on that bridge. Alright folks, we got our tickets. We're in. Let's do some off-grid sustainability awesomeness. And yeah, here we are.
All the vendors still ain't here.
Yeah, a lot of the vendors still aren't here. Oh, we could get henna if they were open. I love henna. Never done henna. Where'd you go, Chris? You're like right behind me.
Yep.
And that's not good. There we go. So yeah, here's a vendor.
How are y'all doing today?
How are y'all?
What do you got here?
We have an assortment of things we're trying to keep dry.
Oh, I understand that.
Like me.
Ooh.
Oh,
Still.
Yes.
That's
Feel
cool.
free to come in and look.
That is so cool.
When the rain quits, we'll open it all up.
Yes, I know, man. We were driving out here, and I was like, no.
Oh, it's temporary.
I hope. But this is the mountains of North Carolina, where we rain every day in the summer, especially in August.
You are right. You are right. Well, I'm glad y'all are here today.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
My subscribers hopefully will appreciate it too. Oh, wow.
Are you here for the whole day?
As long as I can hold out. I have Crohn's disease, so I get
Completely understand.
tired really easy. So, so it's like, that's why we only bought one day, because I'm like, I try to do today, but if I feel like it, we'll be back tomorrow.
Right on.
But I'm so excited to be here. Alright, I'm gonna shop. I'm turning you off now.
Down, good. Other hand picks the flower. Draw a cross over gently and down. Good. Then gently shift and step forward with your left foot. And this is ward off. And this is stroke the peacock's tail and step in. Step over now. Step forward with your right foot. Ward off. And then stroke the peacock's tail. Beautiful. Step back in. Bring it back to your center. Nice and easy. And we'll go through a little set, doing 3 of each move. And say,
Well, I'm just gonna look at through here, and
Put the clothespin.
I set them in there on our table, but I don't see
they're beautiful.
where I'm.
I mean, shoot, that's so tiny. How do you fold it that tiny?
And those, she says, are made from, she
Cigarette
doesn't
foil.
smoke, but they're cigarette foil.
How smart. I used to do stuff with chewing gum foil when I was a kid. I used to make little wallets and weave them together. It takes forever, but it's really cool. Aha, CBDs. 103.3.
Food in my mouth.
Ooh, are you embroidering or cross stitching?
Embroidering.
That's what I do. Well, I haven't done it in a long
bit of
time.
both, but
I never could cross stitch. YouTube, say hello.
Oh, hi, how you doing?
we're from Asheville FM.
Yep. We're the volunteer radio station
Yeah,
for Asheville.
community radio.
Oh, really?
Yep. Volunteer programmed and curated and
That's cool. I mean, I'm from Asheville, but I listen to 91.3. It's a Christian station, so now I'm going to have to flip over.
yeah, we play a little bit of everything.
Yep, we have the
so-
schedule here that
Oh,
tells
cool.
everybody what specifically is playing at a certain time. So
Yeah, well, it's the name of the. You gotta kind of look it up, but you can
Yeah.
stream us online on AshevilleFM.org. And we do a little bit of everything: poetry.
Oh, neat.
Dark for Disney.
Yeah, that's a fun one. She plays some interesting stuff there.
Who was it?
Too dark for Disney.
Oh, there you go.
We also have a show called In the Box where he plays only 45s.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really great show.
I mean, my sister and I have like a 45 collection that when we finally, well, I gave all mine to her because she had them all organized, and I was like, here, you know, you keep them. I don't know how many we have, but she finally put them all, you know, digital and burned CDs for us.
Yeah.
awesome.
But I love that. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
old stuff from the 70s,
It's
late
so good.
60s we've got, and it's awesome. That's cool.
Tiger Swallowtail just flew by. I'm like, butterfly!
You would love my flower garden then. It's full of them.
Yeah, when I had a house, I had quite the wildflower garden.
They love zinnias.
Yes.
I mean, and that's like my favorite.
They
I love to grow
parsley too.
Yes, yes.
Well, the caterpillars certainly. Yeah.
Oh, right now they're eating everything in my garden, and I pick them off and I go give them to the quail and the chickens, and it's just like I can't pick them off fast enough.
Yeah.
It's I give up right now. I'm just gonna harvest what I caught and say, all right,
Yep.
y'all have it. It's time to plant for fall anyway.
Yeah, it's there.
Exactly.
It's there. Gotta give some back to nature.
That's right.
Them
That's
eat it
right.
too.
That's what we say. That's exactly what we say. It's like they got to eat too, and in order to have the good ones, the bad ones kind of have to be there too, because they got to eat too. And if you're going to do it the way it was intended, you just deal.
Yeah.
That's life in general.
It is. You just deal. Amen. That's right. You just deal, man. All right. Well, let's walk on. It's nice talking to y'all.
Good day.
Well, there you go. Lovely people here at the Off-Grid Fest. Lots of vendors, not open yet. Why don't we... Does it look like more
There's
stuff?
goats over there.
Where's goats?
Over there in the pen.
I don't see... I wish I'd have wore real shoes. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about being hot. I'm gonna have wrinkly foot because I wore my sandals and the grass is wet. So yeah. So maybe I won't get trench foot or something ridiculous like that. That would just be crazy. Look at my cool bracelet. And I got a peace stamp with a dove. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm really liking it. It's That's really neat. See the goatees over there? I want goatees. Goats.
Another thing that's important is to never hit with a hammer. Go into that spot where you can get a screwdriver. You use the hammer to make a hole for it. And then sit it down. And if you hit that, it's just gonna I mean, they're strong, but you know, the sledgehammer.
So, what do you think of that goat?
Batteries.
I think the name of the breed is the La Mancha. Jess at Roots and Refuge is switching over from Nubians to that. Yeah. We've got a really cool buck over here. Wild Mountain Farms. Hey, buddy. You're gorgeous. Could I ask a question? Could I ask you a question? What is the name of the breed of goats with no ears?
La Manchas.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was sitting here going, I think it's, because I have a YouTube channel, and so I was like, I think it's La Manchas, I think. Because there's a YouTuber that lives in Arkansas, Roots and Refuge, and she's switching from Nubians to these guys.
Okay, cool.
And so that's where I learned about him. And so when I saw him, I'm like, holy cow, I know this, I know what kind of goat this is.
That's cool. Why is she going to La Manchas, for heat tolerance, or?
I don't know, I just think she thinks they're beautiful.
They are cool goats.
You know, and she has, see, she had Nubians and then and one little Nigerian dwarf, and then she got a La Mancha buck and a La Mancha doe.
Yep.
And so now she's just fell in love with them, you know. And I mean, in Arkansas it does get dang hot, you know, so I'm sure that's probably part of it, you know.
Yeah. You guys
yeah.
Casa Tots or Wachitas?
No.
We're pretty local.
We're we live in Weaverville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just up the road. We're
We're in Barnersville, right near you.
Yeah.
y'all are my neighbors. I'm looking for goat people. I don't have goats yet. I want goats, but I live on like 0.81 of an acre.
Perfect.
So I could have like 2 goats, but I have to fence my entire property first. And
Get portable fencing.
I've thought about using that type of fencing, but I don't know. I can't decide.
Good way to go. We like it a lot.
So that's what y'all use with your goats?
On all our jobs, we run jobs. We have a clear land.
Yeah,
so we rent the
cool.
goats.
Yeah,
So
That's such a
why I
good
always tell
idea.
my buddies, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna start renting goats out to people because people
Yeah.
are like, I wish I had this land. It's like, dude, go get a goat.
Yeah, my granddaddy used to do
They
that.
look at me when I'm crazy. I'm like, dude, go rent a goat.
yeah, they do a really
Yeah.
good job. It's super thick to the point where you don't really want to get in there. It's too snaky to walk in. And
Yeah.
after the goats are done, it's an unbelievable difference to be able to get in there and keep it clear afterwards. So it's a really good initial management tool.
That's so awesome.
We do jobs all over kind of Western North Carolina.
That's so cool.
Canton.
How many goats do y'all have?
Right now we have a little less than 20, like 18 or so, but
Oh, wow.
we've been up in the 30s. So
Where up in Barnesville are you?
we're right at the turn where Dillingham and
Yeah.
Hall Branch
Yep.
split.
Okay.
We have one driveway that enters off of
Community center
Dillingham.
and
We're
everything.
right past the community center, about half a
Yeah,
mile in.
yeah.
Right on the curve.
Yeah, we actually live in Flat Creek, so we're not in Weaverville proper, so we're on the edge of
Near the
Barnesville.
tavern?
I live Old Mars Hill Highway, where the tavern is. If you went as the crow flies up to Murphy Hill, that's where my house
You
is.
got a lot of family up to
Yeah.
Wendy Gap. I still got a lot of family out in Barnesville.
Yeah. I mean, that's where I grew up, in Flat Creek.
Megan went to North Malcolm High
So did I. When did she graduate?
She's a youngin'. She's graduated. I graduated in '95, so she must have graduated in. I can't think, 2000 something.
Oh wow, well she
Yeah.
may know my nephews. What was her maiden name?
Naylor.
No, that's not familiar because there was a Megan Wilson, and my niece is Megan Wilson, but there's a different Megan Wilson, so I was like, maybe that's Megan Wilson. I don't know. But yeah, that's cool.
Nice to meet you guys.
Yeah, gosh, I'm like old.
Grandma's moving, but check it out. You know, see what kind of fencing that person has if you're going to buy goats. Make sure that they're already in the type of environment that you're bringing them into. So if you're going to have the netting fence and they have not been in netting, big problem.
You got to teach them to respect it.
Right. You have
Yeah.
to teach them to respect it, but it's much harder to do when they have been trained on a different type of fencing than if you're bringing an adult goat that was already used to it. Now, a baby is completely trainable and cheaper, but it's going to take them longer to get to the point where they're actually doing the work for you.
Right.
So you kind of balance that out. You'll pay more for a mature goat that's well trained. You didn't have to wait a year, and you didn't have to do the training.
Yeah.
So ideally, you buy a goat from somebody like me. You just need to go to the farm. Don't believe everything that somebody says on the phone or the cute picture on Craigslist. I've even been suckered into that before. And I got a goat that could jump out of a 7-foot chain link fence. And I would never have believed it, but my partner was like, you have to come and see this. And he was in a dog kennel, and he jumped up and balanced on the edge of the kennel, 6.5 feet.
Oh my God.
Went, "Boop," and was out, like a circus performer. So the training is all mental for these guys. The electric fence is a reminder, and it's more for the predators. Like if you have a stray dog in your neighborhood that wants to attack your goat, that's going to probably save your goat.
Yep.
So it's super important. But if the goat wants to get out, it probably is not going to hold your goat in. That's why having just heavier animals that don't want to jump as much, and also well trained. And the pygmy goats have been some of the most difficult ones we've had to get out.
That's what I've
They're like,
heard.
beep. They're like, just like a ping pong ball. Whoop.
That's what I've heard,
Yeah.
and that's what I want.
Yeah. Well, you can get a pygmy cross. So
Okay.
they're like a small dual-purpose breed, but they're just a little thicker, and it's still a little bit harder.
Because I've seen a Nubian Nigerian cross before,
So
and
there's so
they
many
have the
different
coolest
crosses,
looking ears.
And I highly recommend for land clearing or meat or anything
Milk.
to get a cross, unless all you're looking for is like a very specific fiber breed. That's awesome if that's your goal. But if your goal is just health, consistency, really healthy babies, and animals that do well on forage that you're not going to be feeding a lot of grain to, the crosses, just like in dogs, sometimes the mutts are the best.
Yeah.
The goats that we have out here, they even each other out well. I'm a huge fan of La Manchas. That's a Spanish breed. They're very heat tolerant, so like we're all sweating.
Yeah.
They have small ears, so they don't have to move the blood through these huge ears like Nubians do. Nubians are really cute, and I love them because they got the hound dog ears, but they're very vocal. So
Yeah.
if you're a person that does not like a loud animal, they are probably not for you. And we've tried just about every breed because you can read something and then until you own them, it's completely different.
Yeah.
I did not like a goat that just for the heck of it wanted to talk all night long. No matter how cute they were, I was like, it's time for you to find a new home. So we found them a good home, and ours only make noise if they're in danger or if they're like calling for their babies. And that way you know that you need to go outside. Like your goats aren't just barking all night long. Yeah, does that?
Those La Manchas?
These are La Mancha crosses. So La Mancha, Nubian cross, the guy with the big kind of wild looking horns in the
That's
front.
the coolest horns.
Yep. His name is Raven. Nope, he's got some Nubian. That's where the ears come in. Anyway, let me continue. Sorry. And Jasper right here is the La Mancha cross with the red collar. And then Petrie, the other one that's really big with the little bitty tiny ears, is purebred La Mancha.
So that's not, they're not cut.
No, they're not cut. They're called
No.
the elf ear goat.
Yeah.
Because we get that question all the time. Why'd you cut their ears off? And I'm like, well, I didn't like the way they looked. Because, you know, people do that with dogs, but
Yeah.
you would never do that with a goat. There's no use for that. The only challenge about the La Manchas is you have to be more aware of cleaning their ears.
Okay. Well, there you go. That was the Off-Grid Fest at Warren Wilson College. I hope you enjoyed it. We're on our way home now. A little bit past time. We need to go give those birds some more shade, check on the rabbits and all the good stuff. Got me some elderberry jam, got a bunch of cards from a bunch of people, found a cool screen printer that may be screen printing our t-shirts. Met a great Native American gentleman who said we're all Native because you people try to be part of the ecosystem. You don't have to try. You are part of the ecosystem. He was so wise. I wish I would have recorded that. But yeah. yeah, that's it. So we're going to close this out here in the car. Thank you so much for watching this episode, the 100th episode of Blackback Homestead. Woo! 100 videos, people. 100 videos. Pretty dang awesome. Hopefully, you know, we made some really cool friends. We found a farm that's not too far from our house, and they've got La Manchas, and you saw a little bit of her talk about goats. Yeah, I think we met some really cool people and made some friends. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all the usual jazz. So, we'll see you here next time at the Blackback Homestead. God bless. Bye-bye.